Hello guys and welcome to something a little bit different today on my channel. We're going to do a FM24 predicts the Premier League 24-25 season using Sort Out SI's updated transfer pack. So every transfer has been done up to today's date, which is the 12th of September. We have disabled the first summer transfer window, so no other transfers has happened. We are in the game now. We're not going to be a manager. We're literally going to sim everything. So we go into the Premier League. You can see all the promoted teams are here. Ipswich Town, Leicester. Ipswich Town with Kieran McKenna and their transfer history for the summer. Apparently spent 107 million during the summer, which is a massive amount of players. Then you have Leicester with Steve Cooper in charge, and they spent 74 million. They spent 20 million on Oliver Skip. And finally you have Southampton, who spent, I think it was around 20 million for Ramsdale, 18.25. Cracking goalkeeper, should be getting a lot of game time there. And then of course you've got your likes of your Arsenals, your Chelseas, who obviously spent big in the summer again. Pedro Neto for 51 million from Wolves. Sancho on loan from Manchester United. Be interesting to see if he gets any game time this season. And then you got your Liverpools, of course. Jurgen Klopp has left now, is now on a slot. I'm not sure they signed anyone. Maybe signed Chiesa for 10 million, which is a bargain for Chiesa because he is a fantastic player. He's only 26 years old. He's going to do well at Liverpool, I think. But he is slightly injury prone. He has come to the club injured, apparently. And then you got Manchester United with Ten Hag still in charge. I wonder if the staff is right. So you got all the Glazers are there. Dan Ashworth is in it. Jason Wilcox, Ruud van Nistelrooy. I do think it's got the full works. So the backroom staff are all there. And the transfers: Yayoro, Ugarte, Xerxes, Delit, Maswari, Tommy Rowe from Doncaster. Who's Tommy Rowe? 35-year-old. He must be a coach. Spent 184 million with 89 million going out. McTominay going to Napoli for 26 million. Greenwood to Marseille. Wan-Bissaka for 15 million to West Ham. That is an absolute bargain. And then surely it's got to be West Ham who made the most signings. Most big name signings anyway. And they spent some serious money. Maybe 123 million. So in all fairness, it's not too bad. 40 million spent on Max Kilman in the end. 25 for Somerville. Full Cook for 23 million. That's an absolute bargain. They've got Taribo on loan for the season. Same as Carlos Solera. They're going to do well this year. Of course, no David Moyes this year. It is Lopez. See how he gets on. Not fantastic start in real life, but they've had some difficult fixtures. So the game's bookmakers do believe Manchester City are going to win the league. 11 to 10 odds. Then come Liverpool. Newcastle 3rd. Arsenal 4th. Man United 5th. Chelsea 6th. Tottenham 7th. Villa 8th. West Ham in 9th. Brighton 10th. Wolves in 11th. Palace are 12th. With Brentford 13th. Fulham 14th. 15th are Everton. 16th are Nottingham Forest. 17th are Bournemouth. With Leicester, Ipswich and Southampton, with all three promoted teams going straight back down. And the media dream 11 is this: Ellison, Walker, Van Dijk, Diaz, Shaw, when he's fit, Grealish, Rice, Bruyne, Silva, Haaland and Mo Salah up top. So what we're going to do now is simulate the opening weekend, see the first round of fixtures, and then we'll go from there. Sound good? Right, let's simulate this first weekend. So we're back after the opening weekend of fixtures, and no surprise results so far. Arsenal beat Fulham 2-1, Brentford and Brighton drew at 0-0. 2-2 Palace and Chelsea. Everton beat Wolves 3-1. Ipswich gave Man City a hell of a game. Erling Haaland double winning that one for him. Colin Chaplin getting 2 for Ipswich. Leicester and Bournemouth drew 1-1. Newcastle beat Aston Villa 3-1. Leon Bailey missed a penalty as well, 2-0 down. Could have made it 2-1 before half time. Well, Isaac got one just before. Man United beat Southampton 3-0. Super Sunday, Tottenham beat West Ham 1-0. And the Monday Night Football, Liverpool beat Nottingham Forest 1-0. Right, let's simulate up to the end of September and see what's going on. Right, we're the 30th of September. They've all played 6 games. International break has happened. And there are some really shock results at the moment. So top of the league is Manchester City on 15 points. Level on points with Arsenal on 15. Liverpool on 3rd on 14 points. Then sit Brighton. And then Nottingham Forest are up there Newcastle sitting 11th. Manchester United sit in 7th on 10 points. Same points as Tottenham. West Ham on 8 points in 9th. Then we've got Everton in 10th on 6 points, level with Bournemouth, who's in 11th. Brentford, Wolves, Ipswich, Southampton and Aston Villa all have 5 points. Chelsea are sitting in 17th place on 4 points. Below them is Crystal Palace, Fulham on 19th and Leicester are bottom on 3 points. So let's go through the fixtures quickly and see if there's any shock results. Nottingham Forest beating Chelsea 3-2. What a result that is. Man City beating Man United, that's not a shock result. Tottenham beating Chelsea, good result there. Man United Liverpool drew 1-1 in the end. Rasmus Højlund and Gakpo goals either side. Arsenal beating Man United 1-0 for Gabriel Jesus, 35th minute. Liverpool beating Manchester City 3-1 and Haaland missed a penalty in the 8th minute. Could put 1 up. Darwin Núñez getting himself 2. And City 3, Arsenal 1. Saka got himself a straight red card. Unfortunately, we can't see it because I can't replay it, which is a shame. But Saka got himself sent off in the 66th minute. Mind you, they were 3-1 down at that point. So far, so good. Let's have a look. Any management movement. And no managers have been sacked yet at the end of September. Still got a long way to go, though. So what we're going to do now, we're going to simulate up to the end of December. Give it a few months in game and see what happens then. We'll come back. But Chelsea are struggling. So we've had a few managers lose their job, and surprising which ones they are. The first one was Lopetegui at West Ham. Was sacked. And David Moyes has come out of retirement. Because I thought he retired. He's now back for a third stint at West Ham. So they must be having a poor season. The next was Glasner at Crystal Palace, was sacked after players losing confidence in him. He's been replaced by Javi Garcia, who's been around the block a little bit. He's never done very well wherever he's been, let's be honest. He's not lasted long. But he's now in charge of Crystal Palace. And Gary O'Neill has been sacked from Wolves after players have lost confidence in him. And he's been replaced by Joachim Low. His first job since leaving the German national team. So it's a little bit interesting. We're on the 1st of January and this is what the league table looks like. Liverpool are top of the league on 47 points, followed by Manchester City on 46. Then Arsenal come in on 46 as well. 4th place so far is Newcastle on 38, then Manchester United on 5th on 36. Tottenham on 6th place on 33. Then come Chelsea, who picked it up on 30 points, same points as Villa. Everton are up there on 29 points. Nottingham Forest on 24th, sitting 10th. Leicester and Fulham both have 22 points, sitting 11th and 12th. West Ham on 13th on 20 points, which is a bit weird because they've got a great team. Then Brighton sitting 14th on 20 points. Brentford and Southampton are both on 19 points, sitting in 15th and 16th place respectively. Just outside of relegation is Bournemouth on 18 points. But Ipswich are bottom of the table on 12 points. Wolves and Crystal Palace. It makes sense why Crystal Palace and Wolves have sacked their managers. But West Ham was a weird one. It was a very, very weird one. At the moment, top goal scorer is Haaland on 11, same as Isak. Fulcrook's got 9 and Bernardo Silva's got 9 as well. Arsenal beat West Ham 2-1 in October after having Mourinho set up in the 20th minute. They came back from 10 men. Good result for them. Man City drew 1-1 with Aston Villa. Crystal Palace got a 2-2 draw against Manchester City after being 2-0 down as well, coming back to get a 2-2 draw. Villa beat Manchester United 2-0. Watkins on the score sheet. North London derby was a 1-0. Madison and Saka getting the goals for them. Oh wow, what a result that is. Liverpool won, Tottenham won. Tottenham reduced down to 9 men. And in the 84th minute, Johnson got Tottenham's equaliser. Ipswich beat Chelsea 3-1 at home. Great result for Ipswich. Merseyside derby, Liverpool win 2-0. Brathwaite getting sent off at Everton. There's a lot of sending offs, I've noticed. Arsenal beating Chelsea 2-0. Martinelli and Odegaard with the goals there. Chelsea beating Liverpool 2-0. And Nkunku and Mudryk turned up for once, 90th minute. Same time as Arsenal beat Newcastle 2-1. Tottenham beat Man City 1-0 with a Werner goal. Anthony got on the score sheet for Man United, that's a rare thing. Leicester got a snatched a draw against Arsenal, late equalising 87th minute, same time as when Liverpool drew 1-1 with Newcastle. Man United rescued a point at Tottenham with a Garnacho goal in the 88th minute. João Felix got him a score sheet for Chelsea in a 1-1 draw against Man City. That's a great result for them. Anthony again scored. What's going on, Anthony? Chelsea smashed Man United 3-0 at home after Victor Lindelof got sent off in the 14th minute, but they were 2-0 down already for the Mudryk and Jackson goal in the first and fourth. Arsenal rescued a point against Ipswich in the 86th minute through Saka. And again, Tottenham got 2 players sent off against Crystal Palace. They lost 1-0, but Porro and Romero got sent off in the 57th and 83rd minute. And Chelsea won late against Bournemouth 1-0, a Felix penalty in the 88th minute. Liverpool and Arsenal drew 1-1 at Anfield, when Man City drew 1-1 with Southampton as well. In the last lot of games, Man City beat Arsenal 1-0 for Haaland. Liverpool beat Fulham 2-0. 2 sends off between Newcastle and Crystal Palace. Gomes and Sarr getting themselves sent off. So far, it's been a topsy-turvy sort of season. It's some good games. So what we're going to do, we're going to simulate January and come back and see if any transfers will happen, because it is the transfer window now for a month. Also see if any managers going to lose their jobs. Brighton manager and Ipswich manager are both insecure, so it'll be interesting to see if they're still in a job come the end of January. So the January transfer window is now closed. There's been a lot of movement from big teams as well. Biggest signing, 60 million, was Johan Bakayoko joining Manchester City from PSV, £60 million. Morten Hundlund, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, has joined Liverpool, 25-year-old Danishman, for a fee of £46 million from Sporting Lisbon. Ismail Bentasser, I butchered that one, has moved to Newcastle from AC Milan for £43 million. Ismail Sabari has joined Tottenham for a fee of £31.5 million. Arsenal have signed Pedro from Flamengo for £26.5 million. Tottenham have signed Victor Gomes for £25 million. Ricardo Horta from Braga has joined Arsenal as well. Wolves spent £21 million on Pascal Stewart from Leeds. Michael Coyote has joined Liverpool, who is a wonder kid. That's for a fee of £12.25 million. Yes, a bargain for that price. Junior Coupe has joined Liverpool as well for a fee of £11 million, obviously building for the future. And N'Golo Kante has rejoined Chelsea on a free transfer. What a signing that is for Chelsea. But the biggest spenders were Liverpool in 69 million. Then come Tottenham on 65, Man City on 63. Newcastle spent 60 million. Arsenal spent 57. Who didn't spend anything? Teams didn't spend anything. You didn't sign no one. Aston Villa didn't sign no one. Manchester United didn't sign no one. Bournemouth, Ipswich didn't sign no one, and Nottingham Forest. Everyone else made a transfer of some sort. Any more management movements? Kevin McKenna has just been sacked from Ipswich and currently have John McGreal as a caretaker. But the league table looks like this. Arsenal are top on 53, then Man City on 52, then Liverpool on 51. Newcastle are slowly catching them now on 45. Then you've got Tottenham, Manchester United and Chelsea in the rest of the European spots. Relegation is Ipswich, Wolves and Southampton. Isak is now your top goal scorer, with Erling Haaland 1 goal behind him. Then come Eddie Nketiah for Crystal Palace on 11. Also, now the Premier League teams have joined the FA Cup, so at the end of the season we'll have a look at that as well, and also the Carabao Cup, and we'll have a gander at the Champions League, see who wins that. So we're in February now. We're going to go to the end of April, and hopefully there should be like 3 games left in May, which may decide a title winner or a relegation battle. Let's have a look. Right, it's the 1st of May and we're back. There's 3 games remaining, but let's have a look at who is still in a job and who has been sacked. No surprise, Erik ten Hag has been sacked at Manchester United and has been replaced by Thomas Tuchel. Only recently happened in the last month. Leonardo Yahem has taken the Ipswich job. So we'll have a look at the league. What's going on? Okay. Ooh, this is interesting. Very interesting. With 3 games to go, Arsenal are sitting top of the league on 86 points. Followed by Liverpool on 84. Manchester City on 82 points. There's a 3-horse race with 3 games to go. Tottenham currently sitting in 4th place on 67. Then come Newcastle in 63. Manchester United are in 6th on 61, 25 points off top spot. Aston Villa currently sit in the last European place, with Chelsea not far behind them on 50 points. Bottom of the table, you have Ipswich on 25, Southampton on 26, and then Wolves on 28. Just outside relegation, we have West Ham on 33 points. They've really struggled this season, West Ham, which is quite surprising. Leicester are flying. Leicester are nowhere near being relegated. Top goal scorer Haaland now with 19. Isak got 17. Bernardo Silva's on 16, with Gabriel Jesus on 15. Going into the final 3 games of the season, this could be very interesting. Is there any massive fixtures coming up these final 3 games? Arsenal got Ipswich, Man City got Leicester, Liverpool got Southampton, Arsenal Nottingham Forest, Liverpool Ipswich, Man City Brighton. Final game of the season is Arsenal versus Liverpool and Manchester City versus Southampton. Man City need Arsenal and Liverpool to slip up to have a chance of winning this Premier League. We're going to simulate until the end of May, so we also get the FA Cup final win and possibly the Champions League final and see who wins what. It's a tight season, this one. So the champions of the Premier League 24-25 season predicted by Football Manager is Arsenal, finishing on 93 points. Followed closely behind by Manchester City on 91 points. Liverpool finishing 3rd on 86. Then come Tottenham in 4th place on 71. Manchester United finishing 5th and again will play Europa League football on 68 points. Behind them is Newcastle on 63. Aston Villa get European football again on 55. Chelsea finishing 8th overall. Then Everton, Nottingham Forest, Leicester, Fulham, Bournemouth, Brentford, Brighton, West Ham, Crystal Palace. Wolves are relegated and Joachim Low has been sacked. Ipswich and Southampton. Top goal scorer Erling Haaland on 22, then Bernardo Silva on 18, Isak with 17, and then Gabriel Jesus on 16. Highest average rating was Bernardo Silva 7.81. Most player of the matches is Mo Salah on 12 with Bernardo Silva 11. Clean sheets Ederson with 15. Assist Joe Linton, Kevin De Bruyne, Enzo Fernandez all finished on 10. Yellow cards, spin downs. Most red cards in the season was Tottenham on 7. 7 red cards. That is ridiculous. What a crazy, crazy season it's been. The last 3 games are probably fantastic. Arsenal and Liverpool drew 2 of the last game of the season. Arsenal beat Nottingham Forest 4-1. Liverpool drew against Ipswich. That's where they threw it away. Man City beat Leicester. Liverpool lost to Southampton. So a defeat and a draw threw it away for Liverpool, which gave the title to Arsenal because Man City weren't catching Arsenal up, especially after those 2 wins against Nottingham Forest and Ipswich. The last game of the season against Liverpool didn't mean nothing because they've already won the league. So who won the FA Cup? Did Arsenal do a domestic double? No! For the first time since 1950-something, Newcastle United have won a trophy, beating Liverpool 1-0 in the final for a Joelinton goal. Wow! Newcastle United are FA Cup winners. Semi-final is between Arsenal, Tottenham. Liverpool beating Tottenham 2-1 in extra time. Quarterfinals. Liverpool winning in extra time against Crystal Palace. Watford got there in quarterfinals, losing to Arsenal 2-0. Fair play. 5th round. We've got any shocks? Watford beating Leicester on penalties. 4th round. Man United playing Liverpool at Anfield, losing 3-1. 3rd round, what we got? Any big teams going out in the 3rd round? Wolves losing 3-0 to Bolton. Ipswich losing 2-1 to Stevenage. Watford beating Chelsea 2-1. What a result that is. Jadon Sancho getting on the score sheet for Chelsea. What a result for Watford that was. And that is it. But your FA Cup winners for this season, they reckon Newcastle's going to do it. And in the Carabao Cup, your winners are Arsenal beating Liverpool in the final 3-0. Quite convincingly, in all fairness, as well. We got to the semis. Liverpool beat Tottenham. Arsenal beat Newcastle on penalties in the semi-final. Quarterfinals. Any shocks there? Not really. 4th round. Man are losing to Tottenham 2-0. No big shock. Man City losing to Aston Villa on penalties in the third. But Arsenal are your winners of the Carabao Cup. They did some sort of domestic double, Premier League and Carabao Cup. So a good season for Mikel Arteta. What about European success? Who has won what? We'll start with Europa Conference League and work our way up. Roma are champions, beating Pauk 1-0 in the final. We got anyone near it? Any English teams near it? Chelsea go out in the quarter-finals, losing 5-4 to Roma. So Europa League and Borussia Dortmund win 2-1 in extra time against Manchester United. Oh, and it was literally the last kick of extra time, 120th minute. Bruno Fernandes from the penalty spot in the 68th minute, getting the tie level. So semi-finals, who we had who? Man, I played Galatasaray. Lille versus Dortmund. Quarterfinals, Tottenham lost on penalties to Galatasaray. Round of 16, Villa lost to Feyenoord. Of course, this hasn't got the updated new system of the Champions League, and this is all still last season's. So we still have random group stages. We don't have one big league table yet. That's why Villa were meant to be in the Champions League have already come down here. So we know Villa didn't win the Champions League. So who did win the Champions League? Still yet to be played, but it's between Real Madrid and Manchester City, which happens in 2 days' time. So we might have to quickly simulate that and come back. But a semi-final, Liverpool got to semi-final. Oh, what a season Arne Slot's had. So close to get so far. Losing 3-0 at Anfield as well. No, lost 3-0 at the Bernabeu. And their new man they signed in January got South sent off. Made it up harder, made it worse for them. Man City beat Bayern. Quarterfinals. Liverpool beat Atalanta. Man City beat PSG. Round of 16 then. Arsenal lose to Atalanta 2-1 on aggregate. Do all groups go on to see where Aston Villa finished and who they have in their group. Aston Villa got Real Madrid, Juventus and Red Star Belgrade. Let's quickly simulate a couple of days to see what happens, because it's an English team in the European final. And Real Madrid win it 1-0 in the final. A 2-minute goal in the 52nd minute win it from Real Madrid. Looks like Courtois had a fantastic game, an 8 rating and player of the match. So no European dream for Manchester City. So to conclusion, Arsenal are going to win a lot this season. Carabao Cup and the league. Liverpool are going to get so far in every single competition and not win. And Joachim Low is going to come to the Premier League as Wolves and still get sacked. Also Ten Hag gets sacked. That's no surprise though. Ten Hag getting sacked before the end of the season. Hope you have enjoyed today's episode. It's a little bit different from what I usually make. If you want to see more experiments, let me know. Comment down below. If you have enjoyed today's episode, please hit that like button. And also, if you're new here and want to see more of my FM24/25 content, it's been delayed. I know it's been delayed, but still, it's still coming out. Smash that subscribe button. It does mean a lot if you do. It will help this channel grow massively. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your day, whatever you're doing. And until next time, guys, stay, look after yourself. And I'll see you all very, very soon. Toodles.